Doing all right? You having a ciggy break? Good. How's your sex life? All right, I gotta... slippery and schizophrenic. Let me think here. You know, I could put two donuts in this and then make this explosive. Nah, I feel like that'd just be too much. There we go. Call that shit analog horror, the way it be. Oh, top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm. Call this shit analog horror, the way it be disrupting your circadian rhythm. Call this shit analog horror the way you're gonna be seeing the VHS effect filter after taking it. Call this shit analog horror because we're trying to build a new god and they're also trying to stop us. Where the fuck is door? Cock! There you are, what's up? I had to sneeze. Yeah, let me give you, not analog horror, you want fat meth? I could feel that sneeze building up. I fucking hate it when sneezes build up like that, and I know I'm gonna have another one too, I can feel it. You know, it's like tickling your nose a little bit, and you just know. Sneeze once, ah fuck. Sneeze twice, ah fuck. Another sneeze is on the way. I've been having sneezes lately where I feel them coming and I'm ready for them. They just end up not happening. That's honestly the worst. I hate the buildup of a sneeze, and then I hate the sneezes that never come. The ones that make you go, ooh, shit, am I fucking, ooh, shit, ooh, fuck. The ones that make your fucking skull vibrate. Sneezing blue balls, blue nose, if you will. Is a blue nose like a kind of dog? Don't they have a kind of dog that's like a blue nose dog? Or is that like a thing in cartoons with like a blue nose dog? What am I thinking of? What did I get wrapped around my fucking nasty head? Blue nose? Is that like a type of dog? I force myself to sneeze if I might be thinking a blue healer, you right. Yeah, I'm thinking of a blue healer. When do we start making jankum? Right now it's only weed, meth, and cocaine. And cocaine is like the big money. But we don't have any cocaine. We don't have the rights to cocaine yet. We gotta talk to the cocaine IP dealer and get the cocaine unlocked. Once we get cocaine unlocked, we're gonna be set. Can you cook Psycho? No, sorry, this isn't a video game with drugs from a video game. This is meth that makes you fat. Highly realistic. No butt hash. No goob. No poob. No zizzy. No plizzy. No BBL drizzy. What are we fucking Dr. Seuss out here? I have no humdingers. No frump rimples. No tasty toodaloos. I have no Diet Pepsi. And I must snooze. You can probably make Psycho. Yeah, but I don't have anything that's injectable. You gotta wait for the big heroin update. Ready to make the nectar from haze? Buddy, you're such a fool. It's right there. It just makes you racist. You think I already didn't have that in the product list? You think I didn't already have that? Yeah, I do. It makes you racist. That's what haze does. Lore accurate nectar. Curfew's starting soon, buddy. Better get back to your home. But yeah, I'm on my fucking way. Yeah, I don't want to get... You want 7 anal what? Oh, you want 7 analog horror, Dean? Oh, fuck, dude. You're gonna make me do this at night? Now you want analog horror? Buddy, you better not be in somewhere fucking weird. You know how much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to get over to you? Not making me walk my ass all the way around town to try to get him some analog horror. This is some primo shit, man. This is that Greylock slime. This will make you think that God is a mountain and you have to excavate the God underneath the mountain. He wants to try that new shit. Deal expiring soon? I already did that. Shut the fuck up, game. I got the product, Dean. Anal log horror. It's just somebody who writes about their like, I mean, some people, they write about their poop. They keep a poop log. That'd be analog horror, is that somebody stole your poop log. Not like your log, not like, you know, your poop log out of the toilet. Talking about the log with which you keep your poop. You write your poops down in there. 7 analog horror? What the fuck, man? Why you guys want this shit in I'm not gonna lie, why you guys want this shit in bulk? They're buying my dookie in bulk. It's somebody with an IBD? Irritable bowels diary? Is that a thing? Had Taco Bell today. Felt like a mountain. Had the Chipotle beef bowl today. I think I saw God. No, like Crohn's? Oh, yeah, true. I mean, you probably have to keep track of your poop if you had Crohn's. If I had Crohn's disease, it would just be 3 witches that follow me around and tell me that my fate is sealed, so... Get him in the cauldron! Get him in the cauldron! So you can straight up make your own stuff in this? Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's mixology. You're like a bartender trying out new kinds of drinks, but instead of drinks, you're making new horrible horrors. Slippery and schizophrenic, huh? How are you feeling now, Beth? Oh, Jesus, okay. Okay, good. Well, I definitely wanted to tell you some of that, like, hyper salvia is what I've created. This game is like if your drug dealer was a 7-year-old making potions in the bathtub and then they sell it for you to get high. You know, I think that's a really good way of why I enjoy this game, because I'm just making potions in the bathtub. That's really all it is. That's all I'm doing is I'm making potions in the bathtub. Your concoctions are too powerful for mere mortals. Drug seller, I need your strongest drug. My drugs are too strong for you. Drug seller, I'm going into battle and I need your strongest drugs. Euphoric, calorie dense, and thought provoking. Call this shit the feel. Aw, damn it, I just called it the. I think the, therefore I am the. That's better. That's honestly better. You want a little the? You want a little think the, therefore I am the? Yo, can I get some the? Yeah, I got the in spades. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll get you some the. Well, you want some the? Buddy, I got you. I gotta be making more the. Honestly, I think the is a good way to go. Let's make more the, dude. What do we need? What is it? 40 donuts and then, yeah, 40 donuts and then, Adderall. Yo, he got the. I got the. You ain't even know what it's going to be doing to you. You just know the. Win the. Me win the. Everybody's always just saying me win the, he win the, they win the. Now we finally know what the is. It's a fucking drug. When you win the, then the, win the. Can I get the? Dude, I got it. I got the for you. Made a drug that's equivalent of the who's on first. Yeah, I got the. You got the? Yeah, I got the. You got the? Dude, I got the. I got the in spades. You need the? I got the. You heard of THC. Take the C away. Add the E. That's the. Is a man not entitled to the? A man is entitled to the in my town. I'm a big fan of the. Oh, you want some fat meth? I got you, Doris. Brenda, what drug would you try if it were legal? Would you be willing to drop LSD or shrooms? Nope. I don't want to try psychedelics. Nope. Rather not. I don't really think there's a, what drug would you want to do? If it were legal. Like, do you want to peep the shirt? Cause like, I don't know. I dare to be against drugs. You don't want to see the void of your soul? That's just called like a 3 a.m. shit. I don't know why you need a hallucinogenic for that. The crackheads in my alley do look like they're having fun all the time. It's fun to imagine me joining them. It's like how people are like, ah, man, drugs are evil. No, drugs are fun. That's what's fucked up about them. Don't do them. That's why they're evil. Every like anti-drug advocacy group is like, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Hey, drugs are bad. And it's like, no, drugs are bad because they're fun. That's why they're bad. Satan isn't slipping his fucking dick into my jorts. It's the, like, dude, weed makes you fucking lazy. And everything else is hyper super addictive. And then you get fucking stuck to it. And then you need the drugs to have fun. I mean, Satan could do that. If Satan wanted to slip his dick into my jorts, whatever, man, that's on Satan's dime. Not a lot I can really do about it if I was dealing with, I don't know, the devil from the Bible, but I'm just saying that's the like genuine problem with drugs is like that drugs are fun. Drugs make you feel fucking awesome. And then you need drugs to feel anything at all. Me agreeing while I hit my dab pen. I like I said, I'm not weed shaming. I don't mean to weed shame. If it helps you get through the day, whatever. If you like doing it, fucking whatever. You're an adult, right? You don't need me being like, are you doing weed? No. That's bad. Whatever, man. It just does make you lazy. Like I hate to. I'm not saying something fucking like incredibly like whoa mind bending. It makes you lazy. Weed makes you fucking lazy. If you take too much of it, you're gonna be lazy all the fucking time. It makes you sit on your couch and watch 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory. Like, sure, if that's how you want to spend your time, absolutely. And I get it, especially as somebody who is very high strung most of the time. I definitely get it. Sometimes you do want to feel lazy. Sometimes you do want to watch 12 seasons of Big Bang Theory and then feel nothing. I like to rip a fat dab and play Kingdom Hearts. Me when I walk away, you when you hear me say, please, the baby. Hey, Brendan, I couldn't help but notice that you drank a soda drink. If you want to know, soda drinks have caffeination, and caffeine is technically a drug, so I think you should do crack. That's excellent, thank you. No, yeah. I'm not saying like that weed is inherently bad. I'm just saying it makes you lazy. Caffeine ruins your fucking heart, and then it becomes addictive. Coffee motherfuckers, when they haven't had a coffee, they act like they won't. I'm somebody who needs coffee. I will act like I'm dying. I need a medic bag. Weed unfortunately causes me some really bad side effects, including triggering my sleep paralysis. Oh, but have you tried a different strain? Weed people, when you say that weed makes you uncomfortable, oh yeah, but that was probably you probably had a bad batch. Well, indica, sativa, like what's a? Don't worry, I had a really bad trip. My second ever time high, I thought Roger the alien from American Dad was trying to like come out of the TV and kill me. So, the first time I ever got high, I watched Farscape and ate 3 Totino's pizzas. Second time I got high, I thought Roger the little gray alien from American Dad was coming out of the TV trying to kill me. I had to call a friend to come over to my house to like watch me because I was genuinely afraid of him. Hot pizza rolls? It wasn't pizza rolls. They were the party pizzas. I ate 3 party pizzas. He was trying to kill you. He wasn't. Roger the alien wasn't trying to kill me. That's not real. You stop that. Is Pink Floyd one guy? Or is it a band? It's a band, right? It's not like one guy. There's not like one dude who's like, Pink Floyd, if the band didn't exist, would be a perfect character in Garten the Band. David and Roger hate each other. They will never make another album. All for Pink Floyd. I'm not a Pink Floyd head. I don't listen to dad music. Pink Floyd, the only thing I really know about Pink Floyd is like the Nostalgia Critic's The Wall, and that every sitcom at some point set in like 80s, 90s, and early 2000s would have a moment where a dad sits down with like the record collection and says, son, you gotta listen to this album. It changed my life, and so too will it change yours. Here, I'm going to put you on this beanbag chair, and you're going to listen to Pink Floyd, and it's going to be fucking epic. And we're going to bond together as father and son. Does Black Eyed Peas count as dad music? What was it called before it was called Let's Get It Started? You want to bring up the Black Eyed Peas? What was it called before it was called Let's Get It Started? Huh? What was it called, man? What do they call it before then, huh? What do they call it? What was the name of the song? Was it actually called that? I only heard the radio edit. Yeah, it was called that. That's why I was confused as hell when like I was hearing the radio edit because I had heard the original version first. I was like, what do you mean Let's Get It Started? I thought it was called Son, you have to listen to Cannibal Corpse with me. That I'm not gonna lie, that has to have been a conversation at some point with somebody and their dad. I can see that happening. I can see somebody having that conversation with their dad. Like that's if you find that a musician does something fucking weird or awful, you got to be like, listen, I don't know if I want to listen to. I don't know if I want to listen to like my life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage. After I found out he like basically committed murder, I don't know if I want to fuck with that. If you want to fuck with Ronnie Radke, I'm telling you, have a poor taste in music, but like that's up to you. I am the bad guy. I am a demon. I am evil. I have semen. Such a dog. I'm still sorry. I'm still just thinking about that horrible dog shit song over and over again. Ronnie Radke's terrible fucking I'm the bad guy song. It popped up on the radio the other day and it's been stuck in my head for weeks. It's so bad. The guy who wrote My Life is Like a Video Game has a song that's like, I am fucked up, I am evil, I'm a demon, I am a devil. It's just like, all right, man. You, I guess, slop your slime, my dude. I don't fucking know. I didn't know that video game song was Ronnie until a couple of weeks ago. I always thought it was an ironic song. Seabuff, you should definitely look up Ronnie's current, like, his newest song. It's so bad. I heard it on the radio, and I other people need to listen to it because it's an exercise in nightmares. It's like a little kid who had a little bit too much caffeine, and he's like, yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, I'm evil. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, I'm evil. Like it's like your little cousin hopped up on Mountain Dew. Post a link to it or something, buddy. You have Google, you have phone, you have Google. It's on Poob. Brendan, I know nothing about modern music because I was raised on 70s and 90s music by my mom, so this entire conversation has been psychically blasting me. You don't know shit about Tally Hall, Lemon Demon, fucking Fentanyl. You're not listening to the Venetian snares. You're not listening to the good noise. Get on top of it. You need some good noise in your life. At what point will Linkin Park become dad music, buddy? Linkin Park is dad music. Linkin Park is for people in their 30s and 40s. Like, it's already there. Everybody who saw like the Goku AMV when they were a kid, 50% of those people have kids. Linkin Park, when will Linkin Park be dad music? It fucking is. If your core fan base is older than 30 or 40, you are dad rock, yes. Like, kids today aren't listening to fucking Linkin Park unless they're like commenting in the under the YouTube video. You go check a Linkin Park music video right now and see if somebody's commenting, I was born in the wrong generation. That's how you know something is dad rock. When you look at music and there's at least 2 comments that are like, I was born in the wrong generation. I should have been born in the 90s or the early 2000s. Is Creed dad rock now? Buddy, Creed has been dad rock. What are you fucking talking about? Is Creed dad rock now? Somebody who just woke up from a coma? Creed was dad rock from inception. Like, come on now. Oh, me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm grilling hot dogs and also brats. Creed has fucking been dad rock. Alice in Chains dad rock? Yeah, Alice in Chains is dad rock. Yeah, here comes the Brewster when somebody brings you a beer. They got that song Dad in a Box. Is Weezer dad rock? I hate to say it, but Weezer's been around since the fucking 90s, man. If your band has been singing since the 90s, you know, 30 years ago, you are dad rock. Weezer, what? Weezer's debut album is what, 99, 98? I would have been like fucking 6. How do you think I found out about Korn? From my mom.
I'm feeling like a freak on a leash.
94 was Blue Album? Fuck, I was 1. I was 1 year old when Weezer. I was 1 year old when I found out about Weezer. I feel like dad rock isn't an age thing. It's like a certain stink the music has. Culturally, our problem with categorizing dad rock, if you are also in your 30s, if you are from the ages of 27 to 35, you won't know. Your version of dad rock is going to be different. Like, you are talking about dad rock like you are still in your early 20s. Because dad rock to you is going to be different. Dad rock to our dads is like Elvis and shit. Old, 30 plus bad, young, 28 minus good. No, I'm not saying. I'm 31. Shut the fuck up. I'm just saying that, like, culturally, some of you are going to have a different idea of what dad rock is. My parents are like late 40s. So, like, I don't have the same kind of dad. It also varies by country a lot. Yeah, no, I'm talking about like stereotypical, like, American dad rock. To be sure. You know, that is unfortunately my culture. As a 27-year-old, I can confirm my Linkin Park doesn't count as dad rock just yet. Yeah, it does. Eminem is dad rap. Linkin Park is dad rock. You see, here's the thing, is like, you're 27 to 35. Generation of dads right there. I'm sorry. A lot of dads in that age range. A lot of dads in the 27 to 35 age range. All I'm saying, a lot of dads, a lot of Linkin Park heads. It's dad rock. Skrillex is dad techno. That's dad step. Fuck you, I'm saying it. Skrillex is now dad step. This is what you do to me. This is what you do to me. Skrillex is dad step. Eminem is so washed with his current music being cancel me. Well, so like that song, I'm not an Eminem defender by any means, but that song was meant to make you go, like the purpose of the song was to get that reaction. Like, you're not supposed to take Eminem's lyrics seriously, right? He talks about like fucking bats. Like, it's. Have you ever heard an Eminem song other than the new ones? All he does is make jokes. Like, I don't like his new music, but like lyrically, he's just doing bits. Like, there's not any greater meaning to it. You don't take it at face value. Plus, my peanuts got an attitude. He's like a 50-year-old man who's goofing around. The Slim Shady persona is just an edgelord bit. It really is. I always think that was like it was wild to see people be like, oh God, he said cancel me? Because I will say, after listening to the song, it was like, oh, this is just he's just doing like, this is the last role of Slim Shady. I get it. I think it's always been a bit. For the most part, yeah. There are a couple of songs on some early, there are some earlier Eminem tracks that I think hit hard. Like one's about his mom or about his daughter. But yeah, no, for the most part, like his current stuff, like anything from Houdini, it's all just bits. He's just a bit conductor. He probably got exactly what he wanted out of that album, too, especially that song. People were like, wow, this guy is saying cancel him? Ah, jeez. Like, yeah, Eminem knows what he's saying. Like, wasn't Eminem on The Interview, like the movie The Interview with Seth Rogen and other guy coming out as, like, gay in that movie? Not, like, actually, but didn't The Interview start off with Eminem like, yeah, I'm gay. I just love dudes. Like, he's just like an edgy 17-year-old. Taking him seriously is exactly what he wants you to do. Because inevitably he'll come up with a song and be like, you guys are stupid. I was just joking about it. James Franco, right. I forgot about him. Wasn't he in Oz the Great and Powerful? That James Franco? Not gonna lie, whenever I think of James Franco, I think of Oz the Great and Powerful every time because I had to see that movie in fucking theaters. It was dire back then, man. We're in like peak cinema, honestly. Things are fucking dire, man. Things were fucking dire. I remember going to the theaters in high school was like, go and see Water for Elephants. Go and see Oz the Great and Powerful. Go and see fucking Paranormal Activity. I remember the girl I was dating back when Paranormal Activity came out. I watched Paranormal Activity with her. And she got so scared that she left drag marks, like claw marks on my arm. What the hell is Water for Elephants? Oh, Robert Pattinson's magnum opus? Water for Elephants? What does it say? Shout out to Paranormal Activity 6, which ends with a bunch of Latinos getting shotguns to shoot people being possessed by the ghosts. What? I've only seen like one. What do you mean it goes that crazy? What do you mean what the fuck? They really ran out of ideas by like 2, right? They're like, oh yeah, we don't know anymore, man. The fucking Paranormal Activity. Just have them shoot the people. That's a movie trilogy. That's like a movie series I feel like I have to go through at some point just to like watch them all. We know Paranormal Activities was like big enough too because it got its own parody movie. I think I got a Wayne's Brother parody movie. I don't think it was good, mind you, but I know it existed. It slopped to borderline sludge. I know it is. It really is. That's why people will bitch about modern day horror movies being like, some of them are not exciting enough. And it's like, do you really want to go back to the fucking Conjuring, Insidious, and Paranormal Activity first? Because I fucking don't. I don't even like Terrifier. I fucking abhor Terrifier. I think they're dog shit movies. But I would rather have 7 more Terrifier movies than another Paranormal Activity movie. 7. Give me more of that fucking clown I hate doing horrible fucking things to people who don't deserve it. I hope future horror is shit like Skinamarink versus Maniac Cop. I don't know if we're really gonna get a lot of like crossover horror movies like we used to with Slop back in the day. Like Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys, Freddy versus Jason. I mean, who would you even pit Art the Clown up against? Is there another like venerable serial killer you would throw him up against? Because I could see them doing like that with Art the Clown because it's certifiable slop. But like, who would you pit him against? You could do Chucky. Chucky would be fun. Megan versus Chucky is what I'm always fucking saying. Megan versus Chucky would be amazing. The Babadook? The Babadook is like fucking 12 years old, man. Get with the times. I want Megan versus Chucky. I think that would be the funniest fucking franchise of all time. Mithrigan versus Chucky would be great. Then make Chucky more of the protagonist role. What do you mean they mass-produce these bitches? Oh no, Chucky, fuck. He's doing it. He's chuckling. Mithrigan. Yeah, Mithrigan versus Chucky. The Bye-Bye Man. Why do you keep offering failed movies? You can't just bring up failure movies. Fail movies like The Bye-Bye Man do not get a crossover. The Bye-Bye Man versus Skinamarink. The Bye-Bye Dog versus Skinamarink will not hit theaters. Mithrigan versus Gabriel would also go really hard. Mithrigan versus Malignant would be probably one of the funniest fucking bits of all time. The action scenes would be incredible. There's a whole pondering about that, I think, though. Didn't everybody hate Skinamarink? No, some people liked it, but I think for me, when it comes down to Skinamarink, my least favorite part about it, as somebody who's only seen bits of it really, is that they don't even... If you're going to make something... IMO... If you're going to make something with like kind of a VHS or like VHS vibe, run your footage through an actual VHS. Don't put in an Adobe Premiere and then just import scan lines over it. The least you could do is run it through a real VHS. The least you could do. Not talking about like fucking recording it on VHS. You don't got to record it on VHS and get all the expensive older retro camera equipment. Record it on digital, port it to VHS. Get real scan lines on this son of a bitch. Get real glitches and real VHS effects on that son of a bitch. That's ancient technology now, Brendan. It's probably super expensive. No, I know it's not. Julian has a whole setup of it. You just need a VCR to DVD. You literally just need a VCR to DVD machine. It is not expensive. Comparatively for movie making. You'd be looking like $300-400 probably for something like that. And if you're fucking making a movie that goes to the goddamn theater, it's the least you can fucking do in the editing bay. IMO. It's the least you can fucking do. Especially if you're selling something that's like, oh, I gotta go to bed. Especially if you're selling something like that. But what's the single worst horror franchise and why is it Terrifier? Not the single worst horror franchise. I respect the artistry that goes into Terrifier's kills. I don't like them. I don't like the movies at all. Partially because clown, partially because I just don't really like excessive gore in movies. But I respect it. A lot of work goes into that stuff, and also trying to like... Terrifier is an interesting series that tries to push the boundaries. When like we live in a society, as the Joker would say. We live in a society that the boundaries have already been pushed so fucking far that it's hard to get anybody to react to some things. And I respect it for that. I don't like him, but I respect that about him. What's the worst horror franchise? I guess you would ask, out of every horror franchise, let's pick the big three. Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Freddy. Who has the most worst movies? Probably Friday, yeah. Yeah, probably Friday. Jason X exists. I'd probably go, there are like 7 Paranormal Activity movies, though, and all of them are bad, so. Oh, Saw is also one where, like, they got, like, 2 good ones. I mean, there are a lot of really bad horror franchises. I mean, all of every Leprechaun movie sucks. I know, controversial, yet incredibly brave of me to say. But every Leprechaun movie sucks. Thought-provoking and electrifying. Interesting. What about the good goo? Saw gets funny, though. Saw does get really funny with the way that it does, like, the way that it does kills and stuff. Leprechaun goes to the hood, though. Twice. So, like... Not even including the, like, Hornswoggle movie. He goes back, yeah. He goes to the hood twice. What's the best horror franchise? Aliens. 2 10 out of 10 movies. Alien and Aliens, even though Alien 3, I've heard Alien 3 and the rest of them, for the most part, some of them fucking suck. But I will say that Alien and Aliens hold up well enough to where you don't got to worry about any of the rest of them. And I've heard Romulus is good. You're saying Evil Dead is the best franchise? Wrong. Evil Dead Rise exists, and I fucking hate that movie. That's a personal one. But I despise Evil Dead Rise. I fucking hate it. It's not even that it's a bad movie. I just don't think I just don't like it as an Evil Dead movie. Okay, but one bad sequel out of a list of bangers? 4. You're talking about 4 movies. I've never seen an Evil Dead movie, but I'm assuming your Army of Darkness Strongest Soldier. No, Evil Dead 2 is my favorite. Army of Darkness is good, and I love it, but it's... Evil Dead 1 is horror. Evil Dead 2, I think, is the perfect blend of horror comedy. Army of Darkness, it veers a little bit too far into comedy territory. I still love it, but I will always say Army of Darkness is far more comedy than horror. 2 is like the perfect horror comedy movie. If I was going to rank like horror comedy movies, I would say Evil Dead 2, Cabin in the Woods, and then Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Like, genuinely, those are I'm done. That's it. That's all I need. You put me on a deserted island with only 3 movies, I'd probably be good for a while without going crazy. Not saying that I wouldn't go crazy, but I'd probably be good for a little bit. Brendan, would you say you're a World War Z truther? No. Max Brooks, the author of World War Z, he went on to write 3 Minecraft books. Never seen the movie. World War Z, written by Max Brooks, son of Mel Brooks, who also went on to write fucking 3 Minecraft books. World War Z would be much funnier if it was Mark Wahlberg. Zombies? What? No! Silent Chill 2 is the strain that killed Mary. Made her terminally sick. Brendan, do you think it's a mistake that Chuck E. Cheese is getting rid of animatronics in all but 5 stores? Yeah, because if I know anything about mascot horror, all of those scrapped animatronics are going to rise up. And then they'll take down the city they're nearest to. If I know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, let me tell you, they better make sure they burn those animatronics. Otherwise, we're going to have a Five Nights at Freddy's situation here that we don't really need, or that we don't really want. Oh, like the Electric State by the Russos. You're right. Mr. Peanut has a sword. I really think that Chris Pratt hated his character's hair so much in that movie that he was like, I need you to add a point in this movie where I get a haircut so I can stop wearing this fucking wig. Would you become their leader of the animatronics? No, I wouldn't. They would rip me asunder. Duh. You think I could lead a bunch of scrappy, rusty animatronics to victory in a tight and long war? No. What do I have that qualifies me to lead a bunch of rusty, scrappy animatronics? Nothing. I don't have leadership skills. I don't have the ability to take them directly into the fog where they need to go. I don't have that shit locked down. Fuck. Is the Electric State at least fun bad or just boring bad? Boring bad. It's like I watched the Electric State and I have no idea how the Russos made like all those fun Marvel movies, and then they made one of the most boring movies I've ever seen. I can't think of one. I don't know what else other stuff they've done other than like the Marvel movies. Didn't they make that one movie with Chadwick Boseman? I have no idea. I've only seen the Marvel movies they made. I don't know about their other filmography. I've only seen the Marvel movies and the Electric State. And the Electric State is just bad. It's not even like fun bad. It's just bad. Like Mr. Peanut has a sword, something, the child is controlling all the VR because he has the biggest mind. What do you mean the VR technology you made is just you have the brain of a terminally ill child in a jar? Yes! And Mr. Peanut wants to fucking kill me. Okay. And why is Giancarlo Esposito in this? Because he needs money. Okay. What? Oh yeah, that's the plot of the Electric State. People are hiding in VR because they're like zombies in their VR, and it's because they took the main character, what's her name, 11 from Stranger Things' brother, and put like his brain. We need his brain to control the VR. We use his brain. You can't take away his brain from us because we need his brain. Like I have nothing good to say about that movie at all. I just remember his brain. We need his brain. Brian! Only his brain will save us on account of how bulbous his brain is. Yeah, this is not... It's, you know... It's a movie where every single performance, you can definitely 100% tell that everybody is there for a paycheck. When, Chris Pratt is like, do you remember Billy the Big Mouth Bass? And then points at the screen and he holds a Twinkie and he says, do you remember Twinkies? I can't think of a moment in that movie that I liked. That's what's hard, is usually I can find at least one thing in a movie that I liked, and I don't think I liked a single bit of that movie. Not even Mr. Peanut with a fucking sword. That dismal? Yeah, it's like it's boring bad. It's just like the action bleak, the story bleak and dog shit. All the animatronics bleak and dog shit. Fucking George Costanza is wearing his VR suit and he's like, I'm your foster dad. You gotta listen to me. I'm naked on the fucking chair. And you're like, all right, man. What are we doing here, George Costanza? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, man? Giancarlo Esposito and the robot. And he's like, I'm going to kill that robot because I'm a robot. And I remember the robot wars. And he's like, actually, robots aren't so bad after all. Goodbye. What about the book? I haven't read the book or the paintings that it's inspired from. I know that I believe they have an anti-capitalist message. Electric State does not have an anti-capitalist message. Electric State is very much, imagine taking something with like hey, maybe don't like consume everything and consume all. Like maybe consuming kind of bad a little bit. Like consuming without thought is like kind of bad. But the movie is, do you remember Billy the Big Mouth Bass? Do you remember Mr. Freaking Peanut? Do you remember? Like, oh. Like, that's what we're going with here. Oh, okay. Do you remember Mr. Peanut? Do you remember Billy the Big Mouth Bass? Do you remember Sucker Buppers? Do You remember the Mets? I love the Mets, baby. Gotta have the Mets. I love the Mets. You remember the Mets? It's a scathing indictment of the movie that the movie, as somebody who hasn't read the book but has heard about the book, even just watching the movie, I can fully understand why people are saying that it goes fully against what the book and the paintings originally are inspired the movie into. It's remember what life was like when you were a baby and you were just drinking fruit juice and your worst thing you had was that you had homework and not bills to pay. Smugly crosses arms. It's peak nostalgia bait. Nothing worth watching. Games were so much better when my parents were divorced. I remember drinking Kool-Aid out the jar, fruit barrels. I remember silly bands. Man, now I got bills to pay. Fuck. Nostalgia bait with no sauce? If you're gonna give me nostalgia bait, at least, buddy, please, sauceless? You're incredulous. Sauceless nostalgia bait? Are we fucking kidding ourselves here? Nostalgia bait, yet sauceless? It's the most boring kid you know made a movie about playing action figures and it sucks? Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty accurate to how I feel about the Electric State. I don't know, man. If you're gonna do fucking nostalgia bait, at least get weird with it. You know, movies don't have to say something, right? They can just be fun, you know? They don't gotta say something. You don't gotta have a message in your movie, like an overarching message in your movie. You can find a message in any movie, to be fair, but you don't have to have like a we need to say something about society in your movie. It's not even fun. Evil Dead 2? Evil Dead 2 says something. It says, don't go to fucking weird cabins in the middle of the woods. That's what that shit says. Brendan, I feel like working in retail allowed you to escape the cycle of millennial samsara, so whenever you tap into the internet zeitgeist to whip out the angry millennial voice, I feel like I'm being attacked out of nowhere. Well, no, it's because I grew up experiencing a lot of the same things that Gen Z did, but also like living on a farm. I was like separated from like the normal millennial childhood, so that when I got my hands on a computer, I was obsessing over everything. I obsessed over the internet. I obsessed over everything around the internet. I was terminally online to this day. I didn't like watch Star Wars as a kid and then buy all the Star Wars toys and then go, oh fuck yeah, Star Wars into my 30s, because I didn't care. I was like, I want to play Warcraft 3. I want to see what the fuck is up. I want to get into that weird shit. What are they cooking? I didn't have one singular thing that I was obsessive about as a kid. Aside from like, as every person my age had, I had a Pokemon phase. And realistically, that's about it. I had a Pokemon phase. I will play every Pokemon game. Because even though I fucking hate myself, and even though I hate Pokemon, I still have to fucking play them. Because there's a little demon in my head. I can't even imagine that demon magnified by like 1,000-fold. I couldn't even fathom it. Couldn't even fathom it. You ever play the Mystery Dungeon games? I did not play spin-offs. Pokemon spin-off games have little brother energy. Saying it. They have little brother. Playing Pokemon Conquest because my parents didn't get me the right Pokemon game. Playing Mystery Dungeon because my parents didn't get me the right Pokemon game. Counterpoint Legends? Oh, like Legends Arceus? Don't really count those as spin-offs, buddy. You can if you wanna, but I don't really count them. I count Arceus and Z as mainline games. I never went past the original Pokemon. Pokemon Snap is the extent of my Pokemon history. I played all the mainline games. I played Stadium and Snap. But I think for me at least, that was the only thing I was ever hyper obsessive about as a kid. Because everything else I was hyper obsessive about was fucking weird. Like, do you know Animutation? I'd be in school being like, do you know about Animutation videos? And people would be like, huh? And I'd show them a video of Colin Mockery, like going, bah, 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 made by Neil Cicierega. And they'd go like, I don't know what this is, man. What are you showing me? What kind of nightmares are you looking at? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm on the computer. I don't know nothing, dude. I just know I'm on the computer. I don't know shit. I don't know anything. All I knew when I was a kid was like, be on computer, play Pokemon. But then I hope you get a breakout role one day in a video game. Yeah, they're going to make Haze 2. They're going to let me play Shane Carpenter in Haze 2. They're giving me real life nectar to prepare for the role. Hazing out on the Joe Rogan podcast. Could you imagine Joe Rogan and a guest of his choice taking nectar and then just it's 3 hours of them like breaking the set? Might be the most interesting the Joe Rogan podcast could ever be. Him and a guest just fucking start hazing out on nectar and they just start breaking the set down. I don't know, man. Whenever I see one of those like male influencers who are trying to sell some kind of like version of like HGH or man supplements to somebody, all I can think of is the Simpsons episode where one of the baseball players gets gigantism from the Mr. Burns wacky potion. Because at a certain point, dudes who are on like HGH or like a lot of testosterone just start to look like they just feel like weird parts of their body get inflated. Borderlands 2 Badass Psycho. That's kind of how like every once in a while I get like a male influencer podcast clip of them being like, you see, the thing about your mind is that the mind is stronger than the body. Oh yeah. And like they're offering like dog shit like tabletop philosophy. A man has to be strong. A man has to hunt and kill. A man is meant to manly his man. And it's like, all right, man. Most boring guy you know is on the weirdest cocktail of the wildest drugs he got from the Walgreens. Telling you how to be a man. This is how dudes are. You have to go out into the sea and let loose your inhibitions. Find a dolphin and ride it. But could the tabletop philosopher have about 10% more Stone Cold? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. One second, I gotta find the Stone Cold voice. Give me a Austin 316 says I'll just hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah. If you wanna take fish oil and geek out of your fucking mind in the Walmart parking lot, give me a hell yeah. If you like the sight of your own blood, give me a hell yeah. Stone Cold loves hanging out there in the warm water with all the little sea critters. Stone Cold loves hanging out and having a good time. Crack open a couple of beers, ride a dolphin, hell yeah. If you want to be like Stone Cold, you got to buy Stone Cold's testosterone boosters. They're going to boost your testosterone beyond unmitigatable levels, hell yeah. They're going to change you into a creature of the night, a shivering vessel for a dark lord, hell yeah. You're not going to be able to see anything after taking one of Stone Cold's shivering supplements. They're going to go directly into your mind. They're made with mycelium, fungus, all sorts of fish oils, hell yeah. They're going to make you feel different. They're going to make you feel busted wide open, hell yeah. Your pineal gland is going to bust out of your head, hell yeah. You're going to be feeling different. You're not going to have no more empathy. Hell yeah. We're going to take it all away. You're going to be locked in such a permanent deep psychosis that you're not going to be able to handle any of it. Hell yeah. Me taking somebody's supplements, I piss a gallon every hour. You hear about the ashwagandha will not fix you. Stop it. TikTok is lying to you. Ashwagandha will make you feel better. Stop. Put the bottle down. Just got back from the local pizza place. Those cum trees really are in full bloom. I missed the 4 mushroom pizza they had at my local pizza place. They had some pretty tasty varieties. I'm still upset to this day. We had a really good local pizza joint, and they changed their recipe for the sauce. Fucked it all up, mind you. Fucked up all the sauce. And then, the last time we went there, they had the fucking audacity, the balls on them. This is like a year and a half ago. We haven't been back there since. We wanted cheesy breadsticks, right? Pizza, cheesy breadsticks. Easy, right? They gave us Walmart garlic bread covered in cheese. And I knew it was great value garlic bread because I've had great value garlic bread. I know what that shit tastes like. Not saying that great value garlic bread is bad, but when you're paying for cheesy bread from a pizza place, you don't expect to get Walmart food. I don't mind great value garlic bread. I like it even. I don't fucking like it when you slime that shit up. Good reason to never go back. Haven't been back since. The pizza was also mid. They had a really good spicy pizza sauce, and then it was the first time I'd ever had it that it was mid. I think they got bought by somebody else. This is interesting. I don't know what this will do. I think they got bought by a different company or something. Brendan, opinion on barbecue sauces. I just like Sweet Baby Ray's. I don't really go any further than that. I'm not going to lie to you. I think there's too many artisanal barbecue sauces. I think simple is best. Was it upcharged? Oh, the garlic bread? Yeah. It was like, I think like $8.59, right? Yeah, it was like $8.59 for like some Walmart garlic bread. Can you make everybody in town disappear when you get access to guns? Yeah, but why would I want to? That's my client base. That's my clientele. I was like, hey, Brendan, you should kill your customer base. I'd be like, no. Have fun with the good goo. Get good, get goo. Was it good? It was really good. It was really good. Damn, I got to keep offering the good goo. Holy shit. How long did it take for you to get your travel visa? Oh, my passport? I mean, I talked about this. The passport lady fucking loved me, so my wife and I are pretty sure she fast-tracked it. It took like a week. No, it took like 2 weeks. I think it took like it was really fast. It was like 2 weeks we got our passports. But the passport lady also liked me, so. I think it's usually like 4 to 6 weeks. I'll just have to butter the pot, I suppose. Yeah, when you go to the post office to apply for your passport, you have to like, you should wear like something awesome. You should wear like a gritty mascot costume. I bet they love gritty. You should offer them Funyuns. If you offer government employees snacks, they have to take them. Those are the rules. If you seduce the postman, he will give you what you crave. Yeah, troll face t-shirt, khaki shorts, and Crocs with socks. Make sure you have weed smoking gibbets on your Crocs. Is it just as easy to get an international driver's license? Yeah, but a passport's more important for air travel. Also, make sure you tell them you're a sovereign citizen. Yeah, when you're applying for your passport, you want to make sure you tell them, I do not abide by the rules of America. I am my own country. I am my own person. Your laws will not affect me. And then you have to find a way to walk through the wall. That only works if you can phase through walls. If you can't phase through walls, it's not going to work. I'm not going to lie to you. They will just probably even call the cops. I'm not going to lie if you're just bouncing into the wall. I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm from Kikassia. Yeah, it'll always work. Honestly, update for this game that lets you like run these businesses like normal. I want to do a no drug run. I was talking about that yesterday. I want to do a no drug run real bad. Pick up only garbage to save up enough money to buy a business. And then not touch a whiff of the drug making in this game. A special kind of psychosis. I want to do more of the boring stuff. Let me go buy soap and stuff for my laundromat. Somebody said, I think in the Discord the other day, maybe earlier today or yesterday, somebody said Brendan needs to do a Tay Zonde streaming bit. And I was just sitting there thinking, why? The Tay Zonde looping bit already exists. You don't need somebody to like recreate it. What's better than the original? Like, there's no reason to do it. Oh, that was me? All right, well, my criticism to your feedback suggestion is, why? Tay Zonde already did it. That's the guy who sang Chocolate Rain and Cherry Chocolate Rain. I don't need to do that. That's one of the two things he's known for, is the weird Tay Zonde looping stream bit and the Chocolate Rain song. I never take that away from him. Why improve upon perfection is what I'm saying. You know, if they did a Kingdom Hearts movie, I know for a fact that like you're gonna turn on the goddamn Kingdom Hearts movie, you're gonna be watching it, and then Squall is gonna pop up and it's fucking Chris Pratt. Trying to cast Chris Pratt in a Kingdom Hearts movie and I'm trying to figure out who he would be for worst character. And I think Squall. No, fuck. Yeah, Cloud. Cloud Pratt. Cloud Pratt with Giancarlo Esposito as Sephiroth. I love Stomping Shinra. Macaulay Culkin is Goofy. Okay, that would go hard. Yeah, but like Giancarlo Esposito, even though he's good, he's in a lot of crap. We can't deny that he's a Megalopolis and the Electric State. Timothy Chalamet Sora. Timothy Chalamet Squall. No. Enlightened pick. Timothy Chalamet, Winnie the Pooh. The enlightened cast. Greenlight Timothy Chalamet, Winnie the Pooh, right now. Get him on there. Get him on the fucking phone. Call him up. What is he doing? Modding Xbox One controllers right now? Call him up. What is he preparing for Dune 3? Call him up. Call up Zendaya. Zendaya can be Kanga. Nintendo greenlight this man. I'm just call him up. Timmy the Pooh. Right there. I think he was Willy Wonka. He'll be fucking anything, won't he? Don't do it in CGI. Yeah, make him fat and then like naked and then paint him yellow. We want an enlightened Winnie the Pooh. We're going down a dark path? No, a really, really dark path is that's a dark path. You want to go down a dark path? That's a dark path. The Rock is Goofy. Oh my God, The Rock is Goofy and Kevin Hart as Donald. That might be the worst enlightened cast. That might be the worst enlightened casting I've probably thought of for a fantasy movie greenlight. The Rock is Goofy, Kevin Hart is Donald. And Jack Black is Sora. Oh, fuck. Oh, the Kingdom Hearts movie. It's going to be the worst. It would be the worst if they did this. Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel, Heartless, Nobodies. Keyblade. As a child, I yearned for the gummy ship. As a child, I yearned to open up the door to darkness. Oh, fuck, who would be Riku? Chris Pratt Riku, Jack Black Sora, Jack Black Sora, Chris Pratt Riku, Gal Gadot Kyrie. Sora, no! Sora, no! I'm sorry, fuck. I gotta make more good goo. Oh no, Jamie Lee Curtis as Geppetto. Brendan Fraser as the whale. It's right there. It's right there. It was staring me in the face. Tom Holland, Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket. Who's the guy from Heretic and Wonka? Hugh Grant, Jiminy Cricket. Reserving Pinocchio for Vin Diesel. Nah, Vin Diesel can play Merlin. He can be Merlin. No, Hugh Laurie is Dr. House. Hugh Grant is the Oompa Loompa from Wonka. You are thinking of a different Hugh. We are on different Hugh wavelengths here. Who does Tracy Morgan get to play? All of the Heartless. Xehanort, Christopher Lloyd. Axel, Jensen Ackles. Xehanort is Kevin Spacey. No, we're making Sid. Sid would be Kevin Spacey. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Jason Momoa as Goofy. The Rock as Mickey Mouse. Swap them. There it is, right there. Johnny Depp as Pluto. Seth Rogen. Could we fit Seth Rogen in there? Fuck, Lion King level. Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. Okay, important. Who's directing this homunculus of a feature? Paul W.S. Anderson. Can we get Matt Berry in there? Oh, let me think. Could you put Matt Berry in the movie? Yes, he plays Elsa in Frozen. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh yeah, Johnny Depp could play Jack Sparrow. He's in there. Fuck. Are we putting the Organization 13 trench coats for the Kingdom Hearts movie? CGI baby. CGI dancing baby from 1999. Fuck it. I don't know, man. Put the CGI dancing baby in there. Fuck it. Any love for Patrick Stewart? He gets to play Olaf on the Frozen level. Any love for Robert Pattinson? He gets to play Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean levels. Yeah. Now we're cooking. This is the worst. This is just we're just naming celebrities and then putting them in ill-fitting roles. This is the worst. Actually, all this is making me want is I just want Robert Pattinson to be the lead in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie now. I thought this was a movie. Yeah, they got to do the levels. It's going to just be a going from level to level. If they made a Kingdom Hearts movie, it would just be Sora going to the different worlds and it'd be Disney jacking itself off. Who's Harrison Ford playing? Star Wars is right there, man. He's going to be playing Chewie, obviously. He's been playing against Chewie the whole his whole career. He's played right next to Chewie, so he gets to play the part finally. He gets to be Chewie. Yeah, fuck it, actually. Scrap all this casting. I want every cast member to be a gorilla. All gorilla Kingdom Hearts. We're finally fixing it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. All gorilla Kingdom Hearts. Fuck it. Everybody's a gorilla. Fuck it. Throw it all away. Burn it. Trash it. That's it. Print it. Send it. Everybody's a gorilla now. Fuck it. Pretty sure if Harrison Ford is forced to do Star Wars again, he'll cave in George Lucas's head with a hammer. It wouldn't be George Lucas's head. It'd be whoever's heading Star Wars after Kathleen Kennedy leaves. It would be George Lucas hasn't had anything to do with Star Wars in years. Hello, Samantha. How's your truck purchase, boss? It was fucking terrible, dude. It was the fucking worst. This is, the 2 best days of a truck owner's life. What? The day he buys the truck and the day he fucking sells the truck. Kill-tacular. Horsemanjaro. I mean, honestly, Horsemanjaro might have been a better name for the good goo on account of the fact that it's made from horse semen and Adderall. Don't worry about it, Shelby. The only reason I say concerning things is because there's concerning things on the internet, dear. Laxative, foggy, and cyclopean. Arby's, horsey, sauce. Ding. Sorry, too busy making Arby's horsey sauce. What's up? What's the most concerning thing you saw on the internet? A lady that makes jewelry out of cum? Interesting. How does she use, You don't know the process. Okay. All right. I was just wondering if they do they resin it or do they let the cum harden? Okay, it dries and then she turns it into jewelry. All right, I mean, cum jewelry. All right, so what does the Arby's horsey sauce do again? Cyclopean laxative? Okay, let me see that. What does that do to me? Show me. Oh. Does it make me, am I farting? They took my fucking eye, Piglet, and I'm farting. All right. Got fat meth, got healthy meth, got jumbo. Charles. So this means you're gonna get, so are you gonna give, are you gonna give my album, a 10, or? You wanna hear my mixtape, or? Yeah, here's my oh, no, oh, never mind, fuck, dude. Never mind, Charles. I don't want to talk to you again, man. Ew.